Jackie Jackson. So today, I just really wanted to just share this really quick message with you guys because I don't think that I'm off key here. I really had like something, happen to me this morning, and I'm pretty transparent about what I do, how I do it, who I work with, what's happening in my business. Hey, CJ, how you doing? What's up, man? Thank you, Matt, Moses, Phony, John, everyone for logging in. Thank you so much for watching, as well as Shonda. Shonda just joined as well too. Appreciate you all. Okay, so hello. All right, so logging in today, just a quick video. I won't take up too much of your time or anything like that, but whenever I have a life lesson to share, I always want to involve other individuals in that lesson because it's something so important that it's like food for thought, and you have to be able to share these lessons with as many people as possible because it's something that's going to cut down your learning curve. Every single time is going to cut down your learning curve, right? So here is the life lesson that I learned this morning. All right, so my word of the day, don't be afraid to ask questions. Like, don't be afraid to do your due diligence. You must do your due diligence. Ask questions. It's okay to ask questions and to see and determine, use your discernment, right? Your inner voice to determine people's motivation. So here is where the crap hits the fan, if you want to call it that, okay? So I went out and I met someone, right? I met someone, they contacted me and they wanted to see how I could work. They want a joint venture. They want to do business with me. They want to, work with me in real estate, which is fine. I'm contacted all the time. I'm always open to opportunity. I'm always open to listening and hearing what someone has to say. However, one of the biggest things that I will always do is ask questions. I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. And, the truth is, like anything else, whether it's you're dating or you're courting or, you're trying to find your next husband or you're trying to find your next girlfriend or wife, or you're trying to find, a business partner, that you're going to go and do deals with or whatever, you got to ask questions. You got to understand who that person is, who they are affiliated with, all the kind of stuff that they into. Trust me, you need to do your background check and you need to ask questions. It's so important to ask questions, especially when they want to involve other people as well too. So there's all kinds of different roles, that you can do in business. You have the people that bring the money, right? You got the people that bring the strategy, who's going to put the deal together. And then you have the people, that's going to be like boots on the ground, who's going to go and actually physically like do the work. And, who's going to tear down the walls if we need walls torn down, who's going to take the pictures if we need pictures taken. Like all of those things matter. You have to ask questions. It's all part of the strategy, right? It's all part of the relationship building. And you have to ask questions so that you can build trust, number one, as well as have transparency, and everybody's expectations are clear. Everyone's expectations are clear. All right, so that's the backstory. So this morning, I'm having this conversation with this person, and they just want me to find properties for them. They just want me to just blindly just go out and just do things for them. Okay. Fair enough. You want to find properties. You got like private investors, that are interested in loaning you the money or loaning us the money since you want a joint venture with me. And you want just for me to just go out on a limb and just do that, right? So it's all like in their best interest. It's just fine. Everybody got a motive. I even got a motive. My motive is I want to do profitable transactions that's going to bring Jackie Jackson money. That's not a secret, right? So everyone has a motive. Motive doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad thing. It just has to be transparent and clear about what your intentions are. I don't go into business to not be profitable. So, I mean, to think that I didn't want to be profitable would be really silly, right? Anyway, so the person wants me to find properties. Well, finding properties is not really a hard thing. You know, you really have to be a little bit more clearer and more precise on what kinds of properties you want, timeline, budget, all that stuff, expectation. So I said, okay, well, let's set up a meeting with these private lenders, these investors that are interested in, you know, loaning their money. The first thing you need to do whenever you are interested in, you know, borrowing somebody's money is have a clear expectation of what they want. Period. All right. You don't just be willy-nilly talking about, you know, I'm going to go out there and do all this work with the expectation that somebody's going to loan you money. You need that lined up, set up, have that relationship already built, have that understanding of what their expectations are, what their return on their investment are, their timelines are, the terms are. You need to know all of these things up front first, right? So I say, okay, that's clear. I get it. You have that relationship with them already, which is fine. However, I don't have that relationship with them. I do not borrow money from people I don't know. That's just how that works. Period. And if you out there borrowing money from people that you don't know, you're wrong too. All right. So you got to make sure who you are getting into bed with. You heard that old story. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So you have to know who you're actually dealing with and who you are trying to have, you know, go into business with. All of these things are extremely important. You can get caught up real quick by not asking really important questions, right? So I don't do anything with anyone unless I have some kind of relationship and understanding of who they are. And even then, when you know who they are, you still got to ask some more questions because people change. Their mood change. Their ideas change. Their goals change. And the same person that you thought that you knew, trust me, it'll work out. You be like, dang, I didn't even know they was going to flip the script like that. But at least you won't be so blindsided if you at least had some indication up front by asking questions. Okay, so I asked the questions and I insisted, listen, if you have these private lenders and they're as motivated as you say that they are, let's just set up a meeting. I don't think that was a very hard request. Let's set up a meeting. Allow me to introduce myself, let them know what I do so I can understand what they do, what their expectations are. Because if I'm obligated to pay anybody money, you best to believe I want to know who you are. You're not going to be like hiding behind no smoke screen with Miss Jackson. It's not going to work out that way. I promise you it ain't. All right. And nor am I planning to hide behind any smoke screens. You could look me up, research me, Google me. You could do all of those things because I do everything above board and everything transparently. And there is no shame in my business. I'm not walking and hiding from nobody. All of my creditors, all of my private lenders, every single person that I owe and don't owe know who I am and how to find me. They have my personal cell phone number, email address, home address, business address, tax ID number, all of the above. You understand what I'm saying? So there is no hiding from what your obligations are. So whenever you don't have good intent, this is how people would actually like backtrack on you because their intention is not pure in the first place. So here's what this individual is going to say to me when I insisted that I should speak to and be introduced to the private lenders. Oh, you don't have my good intention at heart. You're not a woman of God. You just want access to my private lenders because, you know, you just trying to go behind my back. I don't even know what this person was thinking. You don't know who I am. Girl, bye. Seriously? Really? You don't think I have relationships with private lenders already? You came to me with me being an investor already. And you think that I want your private lenders because I don't have any private lenders myself? Are you serious? You don't see how many deals I done already? You don't see all this success already? I need you to take advantage of you? I don't even do that. I promise you I don't. But what I do is ask questions. I do a lot of that, all right? I get understanding every day, all day, and I don't mind looking silly asking questions because that's what people don't do. You don't ask enough questions. You don't humble yourself enough to educate yourself enough and to be open enough to learn, all right? So this is someone that I took out on my own dime. I drove 45 minutes to go and see them in their own space, prayed over them, and then turned around and bought them lunch out of the kindness of my heart, because that's just what you do in good faith, right? That's what you do. It didn't cost me anything. It just cost me time. But I will invest time to invest in anyone to get to know them. That's just how it is, period. All right. So investing time to get to know someone is really, really important. All right. So whenever you're out there and you're networking and you meet somebody and they say they want to do business, because people will just talk a good game all day, every day, but you have to put them to the test. And the test is getting to know them, asking questions, and determining their motivation. So obviously this person's motivation was not pure, right? They didn't have a pure intent, because all of a sudden, when I start asking more questions of them for them and forcing them to be more transparent to me, they gave me pushback and then turn around and call me names because I'm trying to ask them more questions. Come on, people, you could do better than that. Come on, seriously? If you did not want to share and you did not want to actually be transparent, stop reaching out to people. Stop reaching out to real people, okay? Because real people do real business with real success. And that is the Jackie Jackson right here. So that's what I'm saying. Stop being fake. If your intention is not to be like to put my best interest at heart, because my intent is to put your best interest at heart. You want to do business with me? I'm going to make sure that you're profitable, because if you're profitable, that means that I'm profitable. I get what I want, but I'm willing to put your needs up front to make sure that you're taken care of before I get what I need, right? So in order for me to do that, I got to know who you are. So if you're offended by me asking you questions and trying to see where your motivation is and trying to see if you're real, then come on, then we don't do that again. Don't be reaching out to real people if your intent is not to be real. That's just how that is. Don't do that. That's foolishness. You're wasting not only your time, but you're also wasting other people's time. Fair enough? So the lesson of the day, all right? Do not be afraid to ask questions and test people's motivation. It'll save you aggravation and disgruntledness, as well as probably even protect your wallet and protect your sanity in the future, because not everybody's intent is good for you. Fair enough? So whether it's in real estate or is any other business like that, test people's motivation and see if they're really real and ask them questions. And it's okay. Whatever the outcome is of those questions, that's what it should be. And everything that glitters is definitely not gold. Fair enough? So, people come with you all kinds of sweet words all the time, but it doesn't mean that they have any kind of real substance behind those words, So don't allow anyone to tell you anything to try to distract you from your goal and to take you off course, because there's so many people out there that want to take you off of your course and take you to some place that you had no intention of going. You wasn't even going that way. But because they came in as a distractor, they're trying to take you someplace that you had no intention of going. All right. And the only way that you can figure out if someone is going to add value to your life or distract value from your life is to ask questions. So that is the lesson of the day with the Jackie Jackson. Stay blessed, you guys. We got the Wholesale Rockstar Secrets class coming up on October 30th. So it's coming up really, really quick. If you haven't signed up, go ahead and sign up for that right now, okay? Seats are filling up really, really quickly. It's only $97, which is a huge value, all right? This is definitely a $3,000 plus course. I promise you it is. What we're going to be covering in there is how to find sellers, how to even automate that process so that you can make it seamless, even if you have a small marketing budget. What to do, where to start, how to get it popping really, really quick, how to expedite your deals, how to put deals on the contract, what to say when you actually have an owner that says, yes, okay, I want to work with you. All right. So we're going to go over the paperwork, what it looks like. We're also going to go over the assignment, what the assignment looks like, and all the different closing strategies in there. So whether it's an assignment, whether it's a double close, whether it's a simultaneous close, like all of those details matter, right? So you have to understand how you are going to put together your exit strategy. How's the money going to get into your pocket, right? So we're going to talk about all of that. We're going to talk about how to find buyers, where to find the right fit buyers for you, where to find even private lenders. How cool is that, right? Real private lenders, like people who really, really got money. All right, fair enough. Who's really buying properties in your neighborhood, in your backyard, your town, USA, right? For cash. You really need to understand who those people are. Okay, where to find that list. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that as well, and determine like how you can market to them, what kind of message you can send to them, how to pick up the phone and call them, how to find their contact information so you can reach out to them and reach out and touch someone. I think that was what AT&T a couple decades ago. Reach out and touch someone. Anyway, so sign up for the class, Wholesale Rockstar Secrets. I look forward to sharing with you guys and helping you all put your best foot forward to maximizing and just really learning that a skill set as a wholesaler so that you can have the best success and the best possible outcome in that strategy for your real estate business. All right. So have a fantastic day. I will talk to you guys soon. And remember, ask questions. All right. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.